Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello. All
right, so I was off today, and I made a purchase. Got my 32nd game, the Sega Genesis Classics with PlayStation 4. I was playing Altered Beast. I was playing Sonic. There's 50 games, over 50 games in there. So then today, we saw some E3 stuff. And Resident Evil 2 is being remade, and it looks phenomenal.
I saw there was going to be a Just Cause 4 as well.
Yes, and also there's the Norman Reedus game.
Oh, nice.
With the baby and the death standing or something. I got to tell you guys, there's I went to GameStop today.
This is the era for video games.
I am so glad I started doing video gaming on my channel. I uploaded tons of stuff today, and there's just so much more that I want to get. I mean, 31, 32 games does not scratch the surface of all the stuff that's coming out. And you know what? I want like the Street Fighter collection, which is out already, the Dark Souls remastered, but there's so much more. So much more that I want.
Give me more, give me more.
So if you want me to play more, you put that stuff in the super chat and the freaking PayPal. No, I'm just kidding. No matter what, even if you guys donate or not, I'm still going to be buying stuff when I can. But it'll be a lot more faster if you could do it that way. But anyway, so yeah, there's so many games I want to play. I'm so ecstatic. I want so much more. I want to play Detroit Being Human. I want to play the.
That looks awesome. Before I headed off to work today, I watched a video. I can't remember if it was yours or something. Oh, that's right. You haven't done it yet. I'm so used to you doing videos about them.
I did so many videos today of video games. Then somebody brought it to my
some Detroit playing that. Oh my God!
I know, right? And then somebody brought it to my attention, like, "Oh, did you buy the Bloodborne DLC, the downloadable content?" And I'm like, I have the online now, so I can.
Yeah.
It's $20, but of course I just spend money for whatever. So I'm like, oh, why don't I do that? And then when I came home, because you know, there's like when you go, you have money for like say one game, you know,
yeah.
You just go. Yeah. And then I totally forgot about the Bloodborne online thing, you know. And then I'm talking to Billy because we're going back and forth about the Jason thing. What happened was they are stopping all the Friday the 13th downloadable content because of the stupid lawsuit that is going on with the movies that stopped the new movie from being made. That guy that worked on the first Friday the 13th movie has sued them and just tried to stop everything happening with Friday the 13th. And they didn't make the movie, which thank God, because the movie looked like shit anyway. But the game, we can't see any more stuff for the game now. The game is going to die because the stupid damn lawsuit. And hopefully it gets resolved in time for the anniversary of Friday the 13th, which they want to do a big reboot. But this guy is being a real grimy, trying to get, like, who does that, man? You work for hire, okay? You didn't invent anything, and now you're trying to make money. This guy, if he's going to lose, they should, like, sue the living, like, he should be destroyed.
Do a countersuit.
Because you know what, he's screwing with one of my favorite horror franchises. My favorite horror franchise, because Friday the 13th is my top horror franchise. He's screwing with Jason Voorhees' franchise because he's trying to make money and grimy. And I hate people like that. I hate people like that. And something should happen because of that. He should be something. But you know what? That's my opinion only, though. But
I know I said this in the past, but what I would love to see happen is if Vin Diesel ever gets around to doing a second The Last Witch Hunter.
You like that movie?
Yes, that was an awesome. I love that movie. I cannot promote it or feel that it was awesome.
I have to watch. You know what? I have to make time to watch. I didn't even see Supergirl tonight.
It was good, but no. What I would love to see them do is bring in Blood Rain.
Yeah,
and then just have her in the film. And then that way they could do, when they do a spin-off of her, that's when they do an origin story of her. That way it can overshadow and hopefully erase the UB ballless.
Yeah, I know. I got to tell you, I didn't even see Supergirl tonight. And everybody knows I love Supergirl. It's like my favorite thing. Melissa Benoist, I love her. we're gonna go see her on Broadway. I can't
Nice.
wait to see her. I just got to get everything paid and everything. Just so much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. So many bills. But I want to see her play, and she was taking
What's
nice
the name
pictures.
of the play?
Beautiful.
Okay.
And she was with her boyfriend there, the guy that plays Monel.
Yeah.
Taking pictures. She's in the city, and it's funny because they're probably all going to see her,
yeah,
when they get a chance. I want to see that. There's some game stuff I want to do. There's a lot going on in my universe. Okay, there's all this exciting stuff. Then there's shitty stuff. And then there's a lot of things.
Since, knock on wood, I'm finally off tomorrow. Please,
right.
Please God.
Monday's the only day I have off. Period.
I will
every day I'm doing
about because I'm getting a Billy Sims urge.
There you go.
So if
I've been getting some pizza urges.
Again, I will text you when I tell you when I'm at Billy's.
Yes. I think a lot of our fans, Scott, and your fans, they like that devil dog there. They want to see more of your concoctions, more of your stuff that you eat.
If Billy Sims does not fill me up, I will definitely make another devil dog.
All right. They like that. In fact, it was a nice thumbnail too. So yeah, there is so much going on in my world. Okay. Every day I only have one day off, but
I know how you feel, Joe.
No, there's the gaming aspect of my channel that I'm really trying to, and you know what? It's from what the analytics shows me, it's very successful. But I want it to be more. And I thought about putting it on another channel, but then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I can't because you have to build another channel because they don't allow you more than 15 minutes. Blah blah blah. It's not easy like it was. Like you have to really do crazy stuff to get it. So you know what? Everything's gonna be on this channel. Deal with it. All right. Anybody who doesn't want to see the gaming, just skip the gaming, wait for the podcast. Anybody who doesn't want to see the podcast, just want to see me walking around, doing my morning with Matrix on, moving with Matrix Lord, Matrix vlog. You know what? Wait for that. But you know what? This channel is going to be overpacked lately with content. We're going to have our podcasts. And yes, I'm telling you, I'm going to make time. Soon as I can, I'm going to go see these movies that I've been dying to see. And again, believe me when I tell you, it's not because I don't care. It's because I'm trying to get every hour in, basically. And then this one day that I had today, I was shot and tired. I just want to stay home.
I know the feeling.
But I got to tell you, I've been working a lot. So my body's been tired. But I'm going to see these movies. I'm going to see Deadpool. I'm going to see Solo. I'm going to see others. And we're going to review them. I'm also going to watch. I recorded Transformers last night. I'm going to watch that finally. We're going to talk about Supergirl. And yes, the Fear of the Walking Dead I'm going to talk about right now. You see Fear of the Walking Dead? You don't watch it, really? No. You watch it?
I'm going to watch it tomorrow, but it's okay if you want to spoil.
I can't spoil it. It's too much to spoil. I'm not going to tell you. We're not going to talk about it tonight. But I ain't going to tell you that what I thought happened was wrong because I watched Talking Dead this morning, and then I was upset. So dramatic changes to Fear the Walking Dead, forever shattered or changed or whatever. I don't know how I feel. I don't like what's happening. But, I mean, I don't know how this is going to continue. But anyway, there's that. Had a little exchange with Billy, joking around about the whole, he's like, you didn't, listen, there's been many a podcast that I went into explicit details about it, like as a writer, saying that The Walking Dead needs to create a natural disaster or the weather is changing due to all the zombie and the plague and all this stuff that's going to create a storm that's going to last the whole season or half a season. And I went into exact detail, whether it be snow, whether it be hurricanes, whether it be whatever.
Yeah.
Seeing your favorite characters interact with the walkers, with the storm, where they're both in jeopardy and both things are happening, would be very interesting. And I've said this on here many times, time-stamped in detail. Now, when Billy came out and he said...
Interesting, I will say this much. Whatever they do with the storm, what would be interesting is if it would randomly interfere with the walker's ability to sense.
But that's the whole thing. That's what it is. It would basically screw everybody up. Now, when Billy's like, oh, you didn't come up with that concept. First of all, he's like, everybody else talked about it too. And when I said that, and usually stuff like that is like doesn't bother me at all. It does bother me to a point where I did really. I don't care if anybody talks about it after I say it, because after I say it, it's irrelevant because you could always say they saw it from my cast.
Yeah.
I don't. If anybody said it before me, that would be interesting, but I'm pretty sure it's not because I seen the video. I mean, I'm a writer, so I'm writing things down.
Yeah.
Again, I don't care if they took my idea. I'm saying, but you know, it's a thing where as long as it's good and they do it right. Now, of course, you could say maybe they just came up with the concept.
Yeah, it like happenstance.
Maybe it's just a coincidence, but there's a lot of casts that we talked about that.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of things that we say, and all of a sudden stuff gets implemented.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like the Halloween special, but it's not a special Halloween episode for Doctor Who. How many times did we say that? And then people talked about it afterwards, that they want that too. So maybe people listen. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. Somebody will maybe catch our cast, not realizing it, and boom, just implementing it. It could happen, you know. So I'm not. Don't think right away it's not happening. But whether they got it from me or not, that's irrelevant. The main thing is that it's a good thing. Who cares? Who cares? But and as far as the zombie thing goes, Billy, all the evidence out there proves that Jason's not a zombie. Even though he say he looks like a zombie, it's been proven. The creator said, no, get off it. You're not going to win that one, period, at all with my Jason Voorhees. He's not a zombie. So, but we do agree, and we are both upset that there's no more downloadable content for Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I know. That
because of the lawsuit. And then I even said to Billy, I'm like, Billy, like, because basically it's like, that's what I could have freaking bought today. Because when the kids came, I played Friday the 13th all the time, right? But I don't own it. And they're not gonna. I'm not gonna borrow their game. So you know what? Like I want that. I should have because I went there today. I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to go into a game like Bloodborne and just be deep into it and you're not playing anything else. You know, I like now that I beat whatever I beat. Now I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'm playing like the fighting games. You know, because there's no like I beat the story already. So whatever, right? So I'm doing like just regular fighting, whatever. So I'm doing Mortal Kombat. I'm doing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'm doing Rayman Legends, which I'm actually going and trying to get perfect scores, which I like that. But nothing that's really deep like Bloodborne, right?
But I know you were just religiously
heavy into that, right? Yeah. So, but I am going to go back into something that's heavy. Now, I have a little game for The Last of Us. I have a little game for Dying Light, and I'm playing Resident Evil 4 here, but I'm not like really jumping into destroying the game and beating it. Now, you know, then I thought, well, that could have been another game. Friday the 13th I could have bought today. So I just was saying, you know what? I want to play something new. Yes, I have a lot of games, but I want to play something different. I was like, do I go and buy Street Fighter today? Do I buy Genesis? Do I buy I could have bought a whole bunch of different, like just one game I went to buy. You know, I could have bought one of many different games, right? Yeah. So finally, I decided, you know what? I'm in the mood to play Altered Beast. That was like my main thing. Yes, Sonic is on there. Yes, I'll play it. My main thing is I haven't played Altered Beast in so many years. I just got it mainly for that. Yes, there's other games on it. I'll play it. I love that too. And I made that purchase, and I'm happy with it. And then when I came home, I'm like, I could have bought this. So you know what? And then when I was at GameStop too, they said, you know, you could buy the downloadable content. This is after I bought. And I'm like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll go back in Bloodborne. I'll get, because there's all new bosses with that downloadable content, and I'll do that. But I'm going to basically, this channel is going to show up so many video games. And again, people, my rules are basically this. I'm playing it. You're seeing it for real. There's no edits. I'm getting my ass kicked. It's a natural thing. You're not going to see the perfect, like later on if I get a, you know, editing thing, but you're not going to see, this is a natural thing.
See, that's what I love the most is when I'm watching a video game, whether it's somebody's doing it like this or they're showing it like, oh, here's a walkthrough. When you actually see them make the mistakes, I enjoy that more than seeing the whole, let's go all the way through.
Like the one game I was really into, the Uncharted game, right? I thought I was so many chapters, but I was wrong. and then I stopped playing because I was playing 6 hours straight, right? People like, there's no way you're passing this board. And it was a 6-hour stream, if you remember. And there's like no way you're paying this. And I passed the board. Like I just, because people like, you think outside the box. They're like, there's like no way you could, no, don't ever think there's no way. You could probably figure out a way. And I did. And that was a great thing because it was recorded. And you get to see that forever, that, oh, wow, somehow he got through that or something. You know, so I am going to go back into Uncharted.
Malone, that would even be good.
I am going to go back into the first Uncharted and beat it when I decide that I want to just stick with one game instead of all these games. But right now, I'm in the mood to play multiple games and show off. And today, I uploaded so much stuff. People are like, why are you playing Captain Marvel and the Hulk? And here's why. When you play the character, you have, like, say, 2 outfits, right?
Yeah.
And then when you beat it, you unlock a new outfit. So then I kept the same characters with the new outfits, because then if you beat them all, then that's the whole thing, is you want to get all the outfits. But you want to play them as the outfits.
Yes, and that's the enjoyable thing.
So I basically played them to death, and they got all their outfits that they're supposed to have. And I'm going to go back, because to lock the other characters, I'm going to do that too. But it's not just going to be that. And Mortal Kombat also, I'm going to be playing that tomorrow before work.
Is it just extra skins, or does it add something extra?
It's like the Red Hulk, the Gray Hulk, the Green Hulk, the Dark Blue Hulk. It's like, I never knew the Hulk.
Okay, so it does add something to the character itself.
Right, and the Captain Marvel uniform and stuff like that too. And then Mortal Kombat, there's so much more I have to do. I know people, I don't know the fatalities. It's terrible. I understand that. I'm learning, man. At least I get to do the brutalities all the time too. So I can't, there's this one thing I can't do on the game, and that is I can't destroy that stupid thing with, like, I gotta press the button so much.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old. I don't know. I can't do it. So it's like, you know, not like back when I was 18. I can't, like, you know, it's like whatever, rapid fire, whatever. So that I'm not doing. But there's the gaming aspect of our channel that is huge. And again, stick with me. If you don't like the gaming, you wait for the podcast, but, you know, just subscribe, notifications on, give us a chance. This is what this channel is: variety. We'll talk about movies, we'll talk about comics, we'll talk about video games, we'll talk about what Scott's eating, we'll talk about what I'm eating, we'll talk about what I'm writing.
Oh, over on the Blind Dyslexic blog page, it's under Doctor Who. There's a little drop down called Cliffhanger Saga. I do have part 2 of alternate. I gotta remember alternate routes. So
right,
and I'll send you the link to that as well. So, and
Scott is the Blind Dyslexic. That's his thing. Like, I'm Matrix Lord 212, and he does his walkabouts, which he goes around and he tells you how his day is going, just like me. I have my morning Matrix Lord, I have my Matrix vlog, and if you enjoy that from my channel, go to his and subscribe to him. You know, and everybody, you know, if you enjoy what's on my channel and my people,
and
go to their channels and subscribe to
him and all these other people too. So
yeah, so go to Scott's, and Scott is a DJ too, man. Talk about that a little bit.
That's right. There's 2 channels I do. They're basically the same thing. One's on Bomb TV Live, the other's on iVlog.
Right.
You'll find it under the name D Scott 750, but the main title is Dynamic Sound and Music. So dive in, sit back. If you're on iVlog, you can, and if you have a webcam like this, you can pop down into one of the many 6, or you don't have to, or you can dive over to Vaughn and just sit back, relax, and listen to music either way. Because I play a cornucopia worth of music.
Nice. Now we got a comment from M. Saif Eula. Keep fingers crossed Amazon picks up Lucifer before Saturday's deadline when cast is free from their contracts.
That's right. I remember hearing something vaguely about that.
I have not seen Lucifer, but I will.
2 episodes.
I will hope you get your wish, and when I get time, I will watch that too. So I hope you get your wish. I hope it gets picked up. I'm sure it can be picked up. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, half the shows they do, I don't know why they do, but that is something that people love and it's popular. So why not?
I want them to bring back an actual series 2 of The Tick, because that was a good. They only did like 12 episodes, and that's what
Aren't they doing the Tick? I thought they are picking up the Tick.
I haven't seen anything new. They claimed it was coming back. They did 10 episodes. They took a break and came back and filmed and gave the last 2. But I'm hoping they're redoing giving us a second season of the Tick, because I thought that was an awesome show.
Hold on, we're getting breaking news. Okay, so it looks like Paul Hogan is going to star in the very excellent Mr. Dundee.
Oh no!
He's set to star as himself in this comedy at Piccadilly Pictures Salt Media Transmission Films. In the film, Hogan is on the brink of receiving a knighthood for services to comedy, but despite all his best efforts, the next 6 weeks sees his name and reputation destroyed. Dean Murphy helms the film and produces alongside Nigel Odell. No supporting cast has been announced, and production begins next month in Australia, Los Angeles, and Vancouver. Ha!
Oh boy!
So again, he's not his Crocodile Dundee character, but he's himself. But that is going to be interesting. Why don't he just do a Crocodile Dundee? I don't understand. Why can't they just do it? But whatever.
That would be interesting. Oh God.
Yeah. Let's see. So
it's not a sword. That's a sword.
That's not a knife. That's a knife. Yes. All right. So here's the thing. We know, and again, we know that Avengers Infinity War did not do $2 billion yet, but it's there. It's just there. I mean, you want to know how close it came? I mean, really, to breaking a record. And again, so what if it didn't break this freaking record on Sunday? Freaking was it was like, listen, look right here. Look right here, Scott. It was basically a little over 500,000 short. Exactly. 500, a little over 529.
Oh, come on,
529,000 short, dude.
Give it to us.
Come on, a little less than that. I mean, you know what? It's going to be $2 billion today. Sales 500,000. Of course, it's going to make more than 500,000
tomorrow. So
tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll get Monday's figures. It will be $2 billion on tomorrow's. So, all right, who cares? Avatar's got this stupid record. But you know what though? It made $2 billion. All right, today, people went to see it. It made
knock your blue people off the planet anyway.
$2 billion, and it's still in China until July.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So you know what the next goal is? The next goal is to beat Force Awakens. It's $2.068 billion. That is what we need to do. Because it needs to be the number 3.
We'll take 3. If it happens,
3 movie of all time.
Fine, but we're shooting for 3.
I want it to be Force Awakens.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to do, and it could do it. It could do it, but that's all it probably will do. It might not even do, because again, we're losing our foothold here. Again, the box office,
because they've oversaturated the market.
Ocean's 8 is number 1, made $54,107,378. Number 1 domestically, 41,607,000. It was the most, I guess, an Ocean's movie has ever made.
The Boys Club has already stepped in, did what they want to do, so let's step in. And
Solo is at $313,441,758. It's domestically $176 million, nothing to sneeze at, and still it's there. Okay, I really wish that people would not count it out before it's finished.
Folks, it was good. It may not be excellent, granted, but it was good. It's good enough to get a sequel. And I'm very picky about saying, my main rule about movies is this. If the movie deserves a sequel, there's a storyline, make a sequel. Don't just make a sequel because it made X amount of bucks. Right. This Solo movie, I know sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but it deserves a sequel.
Right. I didn't see it yet, but I do want to see it. So, also we have Deadpool 2, 655 million. And basically, domestically, 279 million. So, you know what? It didn't do as much as the first one, but it's still out there. It's still number 3.
And it's getting a number 3, too. So
it's getting a third movie. Hereditary is number 4. It has 13,575,173 in. I heard it was good. Didn't see it yet. And then Avengers is number 5. And again, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Avengers is dropping. It's not number 1, number 2. It's 5, and it may go down even more. Avengers is just about 2 billion, very close. And then we got these other movies like Adrift, which honestly, these movies are going to drop out completely.
Yeah.
Adrift, 22 million. Okay, $35 million budget.
Getaways going.
Book Club is number 7. Is 56 million. And again, keep in mind, we joke around with Book Club, but I probably will watch it because I grew up on all those women. And I'll watch the movie.
All those women, me too.
Yeah, Hotel Artemis didn't do that great. 3 million. Again, it has a lot of actors in and actresses.
Yeah.
Upgrade is number 9. 9 million. Again, we don't even know I hate when they don't announce the budget.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy's hanging on for dear life for Life of the Party. 59 million. I don't know if it's a success because they don't share the damn budget. I hate that.
Oh, me too.
Why can't they? Listen, anybody, here's the thing, okay? If you're a movie company, all right?
Are you that frightened?
Drop the effing ego. Put the damn thing in the budget and let your movie speak for itself. And stop being effing scared, okay? Put the damn budget in so I can see it in Box Office Mojo. And then we can report on it. So, I mean, I don't like not knowing. And then it's like, oh, we're just going to get a sequel. I'm like, really? I don't know. Overboard, they don't tell the budget either. That pisses me off, too. And it's at 78 million, almost 79 million. And they announce this as a success. But how could it be a success if you don't show the budget? Well, only they know, which is not cool, man. I mean, they would, I don't like that. Quiet Place. $17 million budget, $324 million.
And like I said before, they don't oversaturate the movie with monsters. They only show They basically show the monster when it needs to be shown.
Right. But the whole thing is they showed the budget, though.
Yeah.
They wouldn't show the budget for Black Panther. I don't know why they won't do that either. That's ridiculous.
That's weird. I thought they did.
No. So, I mean, that just annoys me more than anything. So we got that going on. That's the box office. We're going to get an Arachnophobia remake. All right? It's been so many years since Arachnophobia, and we haven't had anything with spiders. What?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, with Jeff Daniels and John Goodman, right? So we're going to get one finally. Everything gets rebooted, people, remade.
I want to see them redo Looker or even Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter is getting happening.
Yeah, finally. I know.
We announced that.
Looker with Susan Day, James Coburn, and Albert Finney. With today's basically with today's technology and the whole social media, Looker would go over perfectly today, with the aspects of that movie. Look that movie up, folks, because I lost count of how many times I used to watch it on HBO when it came. I know it's good enough for Susan Days.
I'm just looking at the okay. Again, guys, while we're doing this, we're getting all this news from E3, which I'm very interested in. I'm very interested in Resident Evil. Oh, we got the Echo. All right, we're going to end this anyway, soon. All right, guys, so we're getting E3 news. We're going to watch that, and maybe we'll be back later. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.